Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And it is time to wrap up the circle tower here.
Yes.
Unless there's shade, just something. Whoa! Where did all of this come from? Let's just kill things. Okay, that thing disappeared. Are these shades, like, fighting each other? What in the world? Why am I in the middle of this? Why is Alistair dead already? Gosh, this video just started. Come on. This isn't even the main battle. Well, I guess if Alistair's going to decide to die, I may as well be the tank in his place. Yeah, Squishy Rogue gonna be the tank. Why did Alistair die in that?
Nope.
I think I know why. It's because he got teamed up by, like, 5 enemies at once. And he's still taking backstab damage because he didn't have shield cover on or something. I don't know.
Don't think so.
So the shield cover is,
Sorry.
and passive skills in general, or I should say sustained skills. I don't know what happens, but I feel like he ends up losing his sustained skill. Like I don't know if Alistair deactivates it, or if it's like deactivating in some of these battles.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Relax, Templar. We're actually here to help.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and
Wouldn't
has
the
probably
point
been
be to
denied
not
food
kill
and
you?
water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages getting in my head.
There's kind of a barrier around him anyways.
Break. I'd rather die. Silence! I'll not
You're not
listen
gonna
to
die.
anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
That's because we're real.
Don't blame me for being cautious.
We're still gonna talk reason.
Voices.
You're right. I don't blame
The
this guy
images so real.
for acting this way. With all the
Did Gregor send
demons and
you?
the illusions that they've
How?
cast, I get
How
it.
did you get here?
I killed a bunch of stuff on the way up. Gregor sent me, sort of.
Good.
I'm also Greg
Kill
Warden.
Uldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals. Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... there was nothing I could do. What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Uldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them!
Yeah, and we had like
know
a,
what they've
what,
become.
4-hour power nap into a sub-dungeon?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
You have to end it now, before it's too late.
Okay, what do you want us to do?
To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
I'm going to make that judgment when I get up there and see, you know, who all's up there.
That is your choice to make.
Besides,
and I
if we
beg you to
kill
consider what I
Irving-
have to say. You cannot tell Maleficari
That's not going
my
to be
son.
good to Gregor.
Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a
We
grand
need to
cleric.
bring Irving to Gregor. And plus, it's not like you actively know everything that's going on in there.
I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore.
No, you're
But what
assuming
can I
a
do?
truth.
As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself.
I don't care for any of these.
Don't waste time on me. Deal with Uldred. If that is what you plan to do, once he is dead, I will be freed.
Alright, sounds good.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this guy doesn't even make sense. Your compassion has doomed us all. So, by letting people live, we're all gonna die. Or, we just go up there and kill everyone, and they're all gonna die. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna drop a save here because I'm totally not expecting to accomplish this on the first try. Especially after that, 5 rounds with the Sloth Demon. Oh yeah, this isn't good. Hey, there's Irving. We know that's Irving because we played the mage intro.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
I wouldn't accept anything from you. Well, this is kind of crazy and disturbing. Turned him into one of those abominations. Why would you want to accept that? It can be hard to get a date looking like that.
Look what we have here.
Although their feet still seem
An
like
intruder.
normal feet.
I bid
That seems
you
really weird to me.
welcome. Care to join in our revels?
I would prefer to stab you in the face. Or the back, really. I'm more of a backstabby rogue.
Very observant. I'm quite impressed you're still alive.
But yeah, I'll hear this guy
Unfortunately, that
out.
must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
Well, you're probably better off dying.
And freeing them in the process. A
Freeing
mage is
them?
but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's
Yeah,
nothing
you're
glorious
completely
about what you've
deranged.
become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift.
Okay, yeah, completely
You will
deranged,
always-
psycho,
It
crazy.
would be so
What
much
else could I
easier
use
if
to
you
describe
just
him?
accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
I think I've kind of heard enough of this guy. I'm like, okay, I wanted to hear what he had to say. We heard what you had to say.
Resistance. Everywhere I go, resistance.
Yeah,
How
time to
very
stab you.
inconsiderate. I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
That's not good.
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars and
You're a sly little
I don't know if
fox,
Irving is, like,
Irving,
possessed
turning on
or
me
what.
like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never.
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually. As will you.
Let's see here. No, you should serve
I
me.
serve no one. No, I have plans for you. Great plans. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
It doesn't sound
I
like
don't
that's not
think
very
your
appealing to me.
opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done.
My opinion very
Fight
much does
if you
matter.
must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
You know, I'm
Don't
the
forget
Grey
the
Warden
litany.
here.
It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Okay. Now here's where I'm going to get really confused about this litany thing. So I'm going to go, it's a usable item, right? Usable item. So we're going to find it in our usable items. I can't use it. I don't know how to use it. It's in my inventory. It says use this item at a unique... This item has unique power when you use it. I don't know how to use it. And I'm going to try at several points in this battle. Let's start by killing these lesser shades so they're not just constantly pounding on us. Liliana, of course, didn't want to level up before the boss fight, decided to level up during the boss fight when we can't really do anything about it. Let's kill Uldred now. He's taken, like, a more gruesome ogre form. Can't use Litany now, while something is swirling over there. Hey, he's stuck. He's just letting us get like a million backstabs on him. He's got quite a health bar, though. And he's turning more mages into abominations. As you can see, we have to stop those. I wonder if we could... I don't know if there's a different way to do this battle. I don't know if we're supposed to get up to these mages and use the litany. I don't know if we need to be a mage character to use the litany. I don't know. It's... I mean, I didn't think it was vague, but it's vague and it's not doing something. So I'm like, well, maybe I have to run up to this mage while he's like casting this spell and trying to transform him, and maybe I can do absolutely nothing. So we're just going to ignore all of that, and we're just going to stab Uldred. That's my plan here. And stab some of these abominations. Please do not kill my people. That was a group kill that activated. So let's stab the abominations, then we'll get back to Uldred. I don't know if this is the best strategy to take this down, but this is the strategy I'm going with. We've almost got him, actually. Assuming he doesn't want to have, like, 5 forms. Oh, hey, he doesn't. Well, that was actually a lot easier than... We're going to pick up all this treasure before talking to Irving. Because I feel like once we talk to Irving, you know, that's kind of going to be the end of those, and we're going to end up going out. Plus fire damage. Interesting. That is that's better than the gloves we got on, even if we're not casting fire spells. So I wonder if there's like a way you can save some of the mages during this fight. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't particularly care. We got through it on the first try. I'm amazed by that as it is. Liliana, have some dexterity. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Part of me was thinking of going with the going with some cunning, and then getting the mechanical expertise, and then maybe trying some more of those treasures down there. But then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I won't be able to come back here because I don't know if I can or not. So let's not do that. But then I still threw that point into cunning. Whatever. And since I didn't really plan out a build for Liliana, I'm just kind of going off the cuff here. I'm eventually going to select aim here. It seems like a decent enough sustained mode to give her. Past gameplay me. He's still deciding. So yeah, that battle went... You know, nobody died in that battle. Like I said, the difficulty of this game is just weird.
I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
That's the first thing you're gonna say?
Been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
You know, maybe this could be also a lesson to the Circle that, you know, putting mages under such harsh restrictions and such, and the way they're treated, is maybe not always the best idea if, you know, you got people like Uldred that end up turning. You know, when I first played this game and I came to the Circle Tower, I was like, Uldred, I thought we would have been dealing with the mage that went and turned into a blood mage during our, I forget his name.
Irving?
I don't care about his name.
Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
Because he was supposedly our friend, and then he turned on us, and that guy
is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen
Cullen,
again.
Shut up.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Doesn't matter what I say here.
We have won back the tower.
Right.
I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant.
Okay,
lying in
maybe
wait.
I should have stabbed
Enough.
you.
I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
Well, that's nice, but let's get down to the real business why we're here.
I promised you aid.
I guess seems like
the
kind
Circle
of
restored, my
rushing into
duty is
that.
to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
You know, I find it weird.
Here we are.
Gregor offers us the
tower
mages,
disarray. The Circle
and the
nearly
Templars are supposed to watch
annihilated.
over the mages.
Oh,
So if
it
all
could
the
have
mages
been
come and
much
join our
worse.
army when we fight against the
I am
Darkspawn,
glad you arrived when
wouldn't the
you did.
Templars have to be there
It's
too? Or are they
almost
just going to
as
stand
though
on the
the
sidelines and just
Maker
watch the
himself
mages?
Sent you.
I can't really stand Gregor.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
Well, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of stuff survived in this tower.
Do not underestimate us. Even one mage will be a great help to you. You have my word, as first enchanter. The Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I
Awesome.
have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle
I
needs
need
you.
Wynne. She's
I
my
appreciate
healer.
the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
Yes, I would be honored.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
And I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Well, and she already
But
kind of
know
joined our
that
party,
you
so...
always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Your place is still kind of in disarray. I
When
mean,
the
all we did
time
was kill the bad
comes,
people.
We will stand
You have a
beside
huge
you.
mess to clean up. Cool, so that's one of the main quests completed. Wynne approves. Cullen probably does not, but we don't care. And, oh look, it turns out we can actually go back this way and see all the, dead people we killed. Alright, well, with that... I don't know if this is my first time completing the Circle Tower. I feel like I might have completed the Circle Tower on one of my other runs.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yeah, and in fact, I have a lot of things to sell, really. Which I kind of took care of most of that off camera between episodes. I moved a whole bunch of stuff into the junk that I wasn't really going to need. Do I need... I don't really want those rings. I don't really need that either. Alright. I do need injury kits. Clearly. Or lesser injury kits, because the lesser kits seem to be fine. Only mages can use these lyrium potions. I'm sure it'll probably be good in, like, a really tough and long battle, but that over 1 gold is kind of worth more to me right now than the big lyrium potion.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
I'll probably sell some other
My men have scouted the
lyrium
tower.
potions at
It's
some
a
point.
mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed.
Well, that is how I roll.
In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Okay. Then I think with that, we just need to... How do I get out of here? That's the way back into the... Oh, I have to check. Okay, here we go. World map. Ah, we are free to go do stuff. Let's go to the party camp. Let's kind of regroup here. And I think, you know, I've kind of been mentioning it. One of the big reasons I had Liliana along was to unlock treasures that
The Blight. How will
Sigana
you end
could...
it?
Hi, Sten. We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
Whoa, you're like... So Sten is usually like very straightforward and to the
Great strategists and
point.
peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens.
Which is why I'm
So far, I
trying
am
to
not
be that
impressed.
for him. I don't like any of these answers.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon? Or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Again, not where I was going with that Sten. He disapproved. Oh my gosh. Talking to Sten is sometimes like he expects, like he wants you to be straightforward and short and to the point, but then he wants like this whole detailed plan all at the same time. It's like you can have the details or you can have, just here's the goal, let's go. You can't have both.
What? You found
Oh, we found
Flemeth's
a
grimoire? Ever since we
grimoire
discovered the
that
condition
was
of
a
the
gift for
Mage's Tower,
Morgan.
I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you.
And as you can see,
How
it's a special
fortunate
gift
that
that
you found it on your
triggers a
own.
cutscene.
You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
I mean, you could technically give the grimoire to anyone,
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
oh, cool. So we have another new quest, and I expected more of a boost for getting that cutscene, but oh well. We'll take what we can get. Flemeth's grimoire. Now this will be it'll be something. All right, and we got wow, she got a passive bonus little buff to magic there from getting the grimoire. I was wondering what that was about. So with that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try 2 mages and swap Liliana out and have Wynne as like the healer and have Morgan
Thank you
as like
ever so
the
much.
offensive mage. Yeah, we have a bunch of gifts to give as well.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Now, we did get a bone for the dog.
Is that for me?
I should give it to Alistair
Really?
instead. I mean, I'm not going to. I looked all these treasures up also off camera just to see
I
who
am
gets
impressed.
what.
My thanks.
Yeah, see, he only got -1 from that conversation, and then there was a +9, so I'm not
That's a wonderful thought.
super
I don't
worried
know
about
what
it.
to say.
Some of these gifts are for characters we don't have yet. Yeah, I kind of spoiled that, but probably fine. Yeah, see that beef bone? I gave it to the dog. It didn't matter. Dog already loves us. This is why dogs are man's best friend. So I really any further gifts that I would get for the dog, I'm gonna give to someone else, probably Alistair, because I think that'd be humorous to give Alistair like a big beefy bone. uh, Another reason I want to have Morgan back in the party is her and Alistair having conversations together is just endlessly amusing. And I do miss that. And look, we have these gloves we can give her. Even though she's not using fire magic either. By the way, Morgan and Wynne are the only 2 mages you can recruit in this game. Yeah, we're kind of light on mages. And I'm going to equip the best stuff I have to people who aren't here. This 2-handed greatsword with the +10 damage against dragons, I kind of want to keep that, but I can't... Sten can't equip it. He doesn't have enough strength.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
I increased my cunning a lot,
Well,
so let's
if
try
you're really
this.
interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you.
Yes, I'm
originally
interested. Tell
from
me your story.
Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Oh, okay, so... Why did you leave?
So, as I said,
just go
things
on.
were going well, but good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Okay, so if you were arrested,
Well,
what
I
happened
didn't
after
steal
that?
them. You see, I've been
Yeah, I
paying
don't
these
think you
costly
stole them. I
thugs
mean,
to
he was
venture out into the
dead
deep roads for me.
and abandoned.
The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never
Okay,
looked
so that's
back.
how you got out.
You're quite welcome. Now, is
Well,
there anything the boy
yeah,
or
thank you
I
for
can
sharing
get
about
you?
that. And I guess we can still
Look,
talk to him about the
we don't
story.
rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers,
Yeah, I
what
just
good did they
wanted to
do
see the
lying
conversation,
there? I
but
brought them back to Orzammar, where
yeah,
people could look
I
at them
don't
and remember.
disagree
It's
with
not
you.
all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere.
Hey, you find
Even
treasure that
more
was
now with the
abandoned, you sell
Darkspawn
it
coming.
to people who want it. So you ended up
People
with
flee
her
from the blight
brother's
for good reason,
bracers.
but they forget
Then
things.
she should have just
Things with
bought them back
value
from
and
you.
meaning. They leave them
Because you
behind
did the
because they're
work to go out
frightened and
and
desperate.
find them.
And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch. That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
All right, yeah, I kind of realize we're
I'm
a
sure you'll be
little
pleased with
bit,
the goods
we're going
my
a little
boy
bit
and I have
longer this
collected,
time.
and with your discount.
All right, yeah, is there anything else I need at this shop? Still want to hang on to that better sword there. I want, the things I want, I don't have enough money for. I don't have enough money for those special tombs yet. And I don't think... Yeah, I can sell the rest of my junk. We have decent inventory space. Alright, well, with that, I will see you guys next time, and we'll... I don't know, we'll do something.